Hi guys, this is Vitaly with AFT Dispatch and A2C Logistics, and in today's video, I'd like to speak with you about the reports of 3 separate analytics firms that are actually indicating some good news for trucking. First, roll the intro. Welcome back. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to please like the video, be sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single release of our videos, where every Friday we're talking about something that could benefit you in your trucking businesses, in your trucking careers, as well as cover the loads we've successfully booked for our customers, consisting of leased owner operators and carriers operating under their own MC authorities, running under our truck dispatch services. As always, guys, big thank you for all the likes you've provided in all the previous videos. Please do keep them coming, and let's talk about the results of these 3 analytic firms, their reports, the results of their reports. So because this portion of the video is usually shorter, I'm going to definitely squeeze all this stuff in and kind of get to the bottom of it. But I do plan to make some additional videos about each specific report. I'd like to, kind of look through those and take some notes and then do a longer video for each one of those firms. And that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Also, tomorrow, Saturday, I have a video planned that you definitely will want to mix with this video, because if what these guys are saying is true and what's going on in the truck pricing market, which is what the video is going to be about, a very in-depth look at all the numbers and trends, definitely recommend watching that as well when that comes out tomorrow. So I'll leave a little card here in the corner for the movie, for that show. And, in the future, you'll be able to click on that. Right now, I don't think it'll lead to anything as of the recording of this video. So 3 separate analytics firms did market analysis, and they basically use either aggregated data or they use index data that they've come together, and they slice and dice and come up with the numbers that they all come up with. Now, the beauty is that all 3 of them agree that we hit the bottom or we are near the bottom. They're kind of all in that camp. Now, as mentioned, we'll talk more about this in other future videos, but for now, what we're going to do is look over the Cass Freight Index as number 1. That's, they're basically saying that we may be near the bottom, or the bottom may be near, is the way that they put it. Now, the other one's really interesting and needs to be paid attention to. This is the AFS and Cowen report. So it's 2 different companies, AFS Logistics, and then you got Cowen, right? And what they're seeing is a reversal to the steady decline that we saw. Now, what's interesting is that their analytics system is set up to show the very following quarter. So the way that this one was working is that they will need to get third quarter 2023 numbers, and if those numbers hit what they're hoping for, projecting for, that will actually indicate a reversal in the following quarter, which would be fourth quarter of 2023 going into the end of the year. The third report was from Morgan Stanley, a very large investment group. They actually have an arm that deals with primarily investments in the transportation sector. Also, the AFS and Cowen, that report also feeds current market statistics as well as their predictions of future market, statistics or direction of the market, in order to for their investors to better invest the money of their clients. Kind of put it that way. So we can definitely take a look at this information and glean something from it. And what we're seeing is very, very positive. Now, Morgan Stanley, coming back to those guys, they're actually saying quite clearly a little over $2 a mile. I think it was like 203 or something like that a mile in the next 6 months. And $233 a mile in the next 12 months. So, obviously a lot of our customers are doing better than that on average, and we are seeing some good numbers in that you'll see in the second portion of this video. Lots of reefers. We have some teams. We've got dry vans in there doing very, very well. So that's what I'll do. I'll switch over to camera. We'll look over the loads that we book for our customers. And, for now, if you have any questions, comments, anything at all, please leave them in the comment section below. What do you think of these numbers? Do you follow the Cass Index? I didn't even know about AFS and the Cowen report, and Morgan Stanley, definitely I followed them for some time. But ultimately, when you have 3 separate analytics firms agreeing that we're near a bottom, that's a very good sign. And if certain things fall into place, then we might see a reversal. Another excellent thing for everyone in trucking. Like I said, watch the video tomorrow that will go into truck pricing, because there's a lot of major movement, and there are some very important things that you're going to have to know in order to make sure you don't price yourself out and overpay for your next truck purchase. Anyway, guys, I'm going to switch over to camera. We're going to look over the loads we book for our customers. Smash the like button. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in just a moment. Welcome back. Let's take a look at some of these loads. As promised, vans and reefers, as well as a reefer team. Definitely pay attention to these different styles of driving, different parts of the country, different rates, different markets. And, generally, we don't like to entertain reefer teams. Those generally don't do too well. These guys did very, very well. We're going to start off with a reefer coming out of Quincy, Washington. This was a one pick, one drop, 41,000 pounds of frozen foods at -10 degrees going to McDonough, Georgia. It's 2,524 miles booked at 56.50. Got 224 a mile coming out to Georgia, and then out of McDonough, they took a one pick, three dropper going to Greenville, South Carolina, Ellery, South Carolina, and a final in Dunn, North Carolina. So in total, it was 502 miles. It's a 34,000 pound load of frozen food at -10 degrees on a reefer. 502 miles booked at $2,500. Got them just under $5 a mile at $4.98. Excellent job. Friday to Friday, 7 days on the road. Driver was Efren. $8,150 in gross. 3,026 loaded miles ran at an average of 269 per loaded mile average. That's in a reefer. Very, very well done. Next, we got ourselves a dry van coming out of Fremont, Nebraska, going out to Rupert, Idaho. It's a load of animal feed, 44,000 pounds on the weight, 1,064 miles booked at 26.50. Got them 249 a mile. Excellent job. Then out of Hanson, Idaho, going to Laramie, Wyoming, 44,000 pound load of dry goods. 560 miles, $1,300 booked. That's $232 per mile on that one. Then they headed out to Colorado. Out of Golden, Colorado, took a load to Missoula, Montana. It's a 45,000 pound load of beer, 903 miles booked at $2,300. Got a good rate at $255 a mile. And then Grange, Idaho to Evanston, Wyoming. So dead headed out to Idaho, took a load, 44,000 pounds of wood pellets, 579 miles booked at $1,250. Got them $216 per mile on that one. And that was it. 7 days, Friday to Friday, 3,106 loaded miles ran at $241 per loaded mile average. Got them $7,500 in gross. An excellent job by Manuel. Next, we got ourselves a reefer coming out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. So East Coast, going to Harriman, New York, with a 27,000 pound load of whip topping at 34 degrees on the reefer. It's a very short run, 95 miles booked at $750. Got him $789 a mile. Then out of South Plainfield, New Jersey, took a one pick, two dropper to Cincinnati and Fairfield, Ohio. It's a 16,000 pound load of frozen eggs, -10 on a reefer, light load, 645 miles booked at $1,300. Got them 202 a mile. Then out of Hamilton, Ohio, took a load to Troy, Illinois with a 28,000 pound load of frozen food, -10 on a reefer, 328 miles booked at $900. Got them 274 a mile. And then Germantown, Illinois to Arcadia, Florida, longer run, 38,000 pounds of produce, 1,062 loaded miles, running at $3,200. Got them 301 a mile, heading out to Florida. Also, 7 days on the road, Thursday to Thursday, $6,150 in gross, 2,130 loaded miles at an average of 289 per loaded mile, ran by Francisco. Excellent job for that reefer as well. Next, we got ourselves a dry van coming out of Azle, Texas. It's a one pick, two dropper going to Phoenix, Arizona, and Wilsonville, Oregon. So longer run, 42,000 pound run of trailer parts. It's 2,342 miles booked at $5,200. Got them 222 a mile. Then out of Canby, Oregon, going to Spokane, Washington's a 40,000 pound load of non-hazmat batteries, 367 short run, $1,000 on that one. That's 272 a mile. Finished off with Colville, Washington, going to Butte, Montana. It's a 44,000 pound load of sugar, 382 miles booked at $1,225. Got them 321 a mile coming out to Butte. 7 days, Friday to Friday, $7,425 in gross, $3,091 loaded miles at an average of $240 per loaded mile average, over $7,400. Excellent job. That's by Aaron. Very, very well done. Next, we got ourselves, remember this guy. He's been a continual every week, it seems like. Whenever we got reefers, he's at the top. Milagres, well done. It's a reefer coming out of Fort Worth, Texas, going to Carterville, Georgia. 39,000 pound load of frozen food, negative 10 degrees on a reefer. 816 miles, booked at $1,900. Got him $233 a mile coming out to Georgia. Then headed out to Alabama, Albertville, Alabama to Jacksonville, Florida. Took a load of poultry, 40,000 pounds, 3236 on a reefer, 473 miles, booked at 1558, got 329 a mile on that one. And then Reidsville, Georgia, going to Mabane, North Carolina, probably a Walmart there or something. It's a load of watermelons, 42,000 pound load, 50 to 55 on a reefer, pretty decent. 387 miles, booked at $900, got him $233 a mile. And then got him out of Georgia, and then got to North Carolina, then out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, took a one pick, 5-dropper, going out to Rebo Beach, Delaware, Baltimore, Maryland, Towson, Maryland, looks like Wilmington, Delaware, and back to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's a round trip run, 42,000 pounds in total, load of produce, running 34 degrees on a reefer. All in total, 1,114 miles, booked at 2750. Round trip, got him 247 a mile. An excellent job back in North Carolina for next week. Friday to Friday, 7 days on the road, grossed $7,108 on his week, ran 2,790, very tight, very efficient miles, running at 255 per loaded mile. All very, very well done. Next one, we got ourselves a reefer. Now, this is a reefer that's a team, okay? That's the one I was talking about. So good on you for sticking around. I guess maybe Tai, Georgia. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's a 2-pick 1-dropper at a Tai, Georgia, and Tifton, Georgia, going to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with a 42,000 pound load of mixed melon variety of product. 888 miles, booked at $2,200, got him $248 a mile. Then Glassboro, New Jersey, going to Forest Park, Georgia with a 30,000 pound load of dry goods. 789 miles, booked at $1,500, got him $190 on that one. And that's okay, because as a Chattanooga, Tennessee, took a load to Brooklyn, New York. That was 40,000 pound load of meat, 0 degrees on a reefer, 827 miles, booked at $3,000, got him $363 a mile. Definitely made up for the difference there. In fact, with even more miles than they took to come in there. Then at Shoemakersville, Pennsylvania, took a load to Orlando, Florida, finished off their week of bottled water at 43,000 pounds, 1,012 miles, booked at $2,000, got him $198 to come out to Orlando. 7 days on the road, Monday to Monday. This is a reefer team ran by Jonathan and Brent, $8,700 gross for the week, 3,516 loaded miles, ran them at an average of 247 a mile. Keeping in mind, again, this is a team reefer. They traditionally don't do very well. So excellent job, guys. Very well done. Finally, we're going to go with a dry van coming out of Indianapolis, Indiana, going to Blair, Nebraska with a 20,000 pound load of empty reefer towaways. We got 611 miles on that one, $1,170 booked, got him $1.91 there. Then Columbus, Nebraska to Ravenswood, West Virginia. It's a scrap metal load, 44,000 pounds, 972 miles, booked at $1,800, got him $1.85 there. Then Marietta, Ohio to Livonia, Michigan with a very light load of appliances at only 5,000 pounds, 321 miles, booked at $1,000, start coming up at $312 a mile. They finished off with Adrian, Michigan, going to Jenks, Oklahoma with a chemical load at 42,000 pounds, 866 miles, booked at $2,100, got him $242 per loaded mile there. Thursday to Thursday, 7 days on a week. This is, I might have gotten the wrong name on that one, to be honest with you. So I don't know the driver on this one, but nonetheless, excellent job. 2,770 loaded miles, ran at $219 per loaded mile, got $6,070 in gross, did a fantastic job. Guys, as you can see, the money's there. We got guys making very good money even in this down market. Make sure to watch tomorrow's video. Again, I can't reiterate this enough because there are times when you need to make your purchases. There are times to sell. There are times to run. There are times to wait. This is one of those pivotal moments where you'll definitely want to pay attention. Again, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Go through our videos. We help carriers make more money on their miles. We help owner-operators operate at a higher dollar by reducing their costs, by giving them the type of dispatchers that are producing these sorts of results. And the same thing for carriers. You got your own MC, you got drivers, or you're the driver, 1 truck, 100 trucks, whatever may be the case. If you're not making this kind of money, if you're not running efficiently, if your dispatch just doesn't have the experience, doesn't have the skill set, or maybe they cost too much, or your owner-op fleet that you're working with, the outfit, if they're charging you too much, if they're not bringing in the kind of gross that that you're seeing us show you guys week after week after week, you can see we have guys that repeat the same guys over and over again. So it is possible for a carrier or an owner operator to consistently make top dollar under all market conditions. Guys, we're available for you. You got to get in touch with us. Call or text us at 801-448-6363. You can also go to our website at aftdispatch.com. Fill out the appropriate box. There will be learn more buttons at the very top. One's for carriers, one's for owner operators. Fill them out. We'll get in touch with you guys. We'll answer any and all questions that you may have. And until next week, stay healthy, be wealthy. Take care.